It's sure, I say it's sure quiet around here. You could hear a caterpillar sneaking across a moss bed in tennis shoes. Sneakers, that is.
Slavery existed all over the world for thousands of years among all sorts of people, as far back as the history of the human species goes. It's one of many evils that the left tries to localize, when in fact it is a universal evil. But more than that, as much as slavery is repudiated around the world today, prior to the 18th century, I know of no serious effort to abolish the institution anywhere. Anywhere.
You would rather assign meaning to a homicidal maniac than to actually address the things that I said today that are actually harming Black America. Number one, father absence. Number two, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it. This hearing, in my opinion, is a farce, and it is ironic that you're sitting here and you're having 3 Caucasian people testify and tell you what their expertise are. Do I know what my expertise are? Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
I view the recognition of one's privilege as an impetus to change things. So I don't just say I have white privilege. I try to help those who have not benefited from such privilege.
How? Do you believe, if I can ask you a direct question, that you are the beneficiary of white privilege here at Amherst?
I
yes
do.
Or no?
Well, yeah, and I'll
pause. Since you are an acknowledged beneficiary of illicit privilege, would you be willing to step aside voluntarily, putting your own moral mouth where your self-proclaimed virtue is, and give your seat, not my seat. I realize you may be super generous with other people's advantages. I'm talking about you acting out your virtue on you. Mm-hmm. Are you willing to give up your illicit seat that you don't deserve here at Amherst to make room for a disadvantaged minority? Yes or no? Why don't you go to the registrar tomorrow and tell him you want to withdraw from Amherst?
The foreign people come in, they haven't had generations of being steeped in the welfare state vision, the vision of grievances, victimology, and resentments, the idea that there are enemies out there dedicated to keeping you down. That's the message that's been pumped into the head of the white lower class in Britain, and that's the image that's been pumped into the Black low-income people in the United States, and the results are the same in both cases.
This war talk spoiling all the fun in every part of this spring. I get so bored I can scream.
So I don't ever remember personally feeling the negative connotation behind the word ambitious until I started dating my now husband. And apparently ambition is a terrible, terrible thing. For a woman, that is, according to some.
I pledge allegiance. Respira through me. No, I pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag. To the flag of the United States. Of United States. Of America. Of America. Of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag. To the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the flag, indivisible, justice for all. What? Indivisible, justice for all. Repeat after me.
I think it's incredibly dangerous, in particular, the case with James Younger, like you said. He's 7. He's 7, and he's going to appointments discussing the possibilities of stopping his puberty. I don't know what kind of world we're living in where it's now become people who don't want that to happen are the abusers and are the ones that are in the wrong.
There are people with money that want to buy the organs of kids, and it's not only for a country. They take it to different countries, and normally they do this with clinics that are not authorized. Obviously, it's more lucrative for them to just get the child and gain money from each organ they sell.
And now for something completely different.
Touch makes me shudder, and all the right places we embrace, and we taste everything there is to taste. Getting warm undercover. I've been wearing these same boots with a smile. I ain't had no news for a while. It don't matter to me. I've got skin like a crocodile. I'm prepared to walk the extra in the mile. Keep on digging that hole, I put it on the ball. It don't matter to me. I've got skin like a crocodile.